4.6 billion years ago. Formation. Our solar system began as a massive cloud of gas and dust called a solar nebula. Gravity caused it to collapse inward, forming the sun at the center. The leftover material began clumping together through a process called accretion. Small particles colliding and sticking, growing larger over millions of years into planetesimals and eventually into proto-Earth. 4.5 billion years ago. The giant impact. The young Earth was a hellish molten world, continuously bombarded by asteroids and meteors. A Mars-sized body called Theia slammed into proto-Earth around 4.5 billion years ago, ejecting debris that coalesced into our moon. As Earth was still molten, heavier elements like iron and nickel sank to the center, forming the dense metallic core. Lighter silicate rocks floated up, forming the mantle and eventually the crust. This is why Earth has distinct layers today. At the time, the Earth resembled a gigantic powder keg, volcanoes everywhere, spewing lava and releasing fumes. 4.0 to 3.8 billion years ago. Hadean Eon. As it cooled, a crust formed on the surface of our planet. Despite this, the atmosphere, admittedly unbreathable and thick with water vapor, created clouds and rain that flooded the land. 3.8 to 2.5 billion years ago, Archean Eon life, single-celled microbes, began 3 billion years ago in the oceans. The continents are emerging. 2.5 to 0.54 billion years ago, Proterozoic Eon. At first, the atmosphere was composed of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and hydrogen, making life outside impossible. But blue algae in the sea produced large quantities of oxygen, which were gradually released into the atmosphere, first changing the color of the sky to blue. 541 to 252 million years ago, Paleozoic era. Cambrian explosion, fish, amphibians, reptiles, plants colonize land. Pangea forms multicellular organisms. First flourished in the seas, plants and animals colonized land, and major groups like fish, amphibians, reptiles, and insects emerged 252 to 66 million years ago, Mesozoic era. It was the age of dinosaurs, spanning 3 periods, Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous, during which dinosaurs, early mammals, and flowering plants emerged, until a mass extinction event wiped out most life on Earth. 66 million years ago, Cenozoic era. Mammals diversify, grasslands spread, ice ages, primates. The Cenozoic era spans from about 66 million years ago to the present. It's the era we're currently living in. Often called the Age of Mammals, it began after the mass extinction event that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs. 300,000 years ago to present, Homo sapiens, Australopithecus 4 to 2 million years ago. Homo habilis, handyman 2.4 to 1.5 million years ago. Homo erectus, upright man 110,000 years ago. Homo neanderthalensis, Neanderthal man 400,000 to 40,000 years ago. Homo sapiens, wise man 300,000 years ago to present the only surviving hominin, distinguished by advanced language, cumulative culture, and the capacity for abstract reasoning, spread globally and transformed nearly every ecosystem on Earth. Tectonic plates still moving, climate shifting, 6th mass extinction underway.